So we got a couple rounds of Pope style advice. Boova, why don't you fire it up? What's your Pope style this week?
All right. There's no easier way or more simple way to say it than God is. He's incredible. He's amazing. Just to make sure that you guys did hear, the premise of Pope style advice once again is there is some random dude that keeps telling people that the Pope is nearby, and he's talked to thousands of people and told them, hey, I know where the Pope is living. I know where he's staying right now, and it's John Boova's house. You need to go get advice from him. So I've got a couple thousand people on my front doorstep. They're not going to leave until I give them some piece of advice that means something to them and is actually going to get them off my lawn. So here we go. You need to trust God. And I know that's broad, and I'll explain a little bit of the story, but you need to truly trust God.
We use the word ladies on this program. Boova. Don't be so insensitive.
My apologies. So, and I mean that specifically right now in this specific situation of finances. I will say that very recently I've been in a little bit of straits, and I won't go in too much depth into that because obviously I don't want to give you too much personal information, but I had some issues, and I kind of broke down, and I had to pray about that, and I had to reach out to people and kind of kill my pride when it came to a couple things. But within months, God has flipped that from me praying to him for resources to me praying to him to take my resources and send them where he wants me to. I didn't hit a lottery. I didn't hit anything crazy like that, but I was talking to a couple people before the show in regards to math. I've been doing a lot of it, and it's not making sense. And I know it's not based off of my calculations because I've gone through them and I've had other people go through them, and we're just not figuring this out. But for some reason, God was able to take the same amount of money and flip that from me not having any to me having a lot to give away. And it's such an amazing thing. I've been able to, or I shouldn't say I've been able to, God's been able to use me to bless more and more people, and it's so incredible. The way that God's been trusting me with a little bit more and a little bit more, and showing me that if you invest yourself and if you care and if you're able to be a manager of little, he says he'll make you manager of much. He'll give you more to manage and to steward and it's so incredible the way that I've thought about that for years, and I've thought about money and finances and tithing, and I've thought about, what am I supposed to do with my extra cash, and am I spending too much money on me and not enough on other people? And God has shown me an avenue to be able to use that money and then blessed me in the process. Somehow I am spending more money on other things that have nothing to do with me, yet I walk away happier. And I cannot stress that enough because I know that money is one of the things that for some reason stresses us more as people than a lot of other situations. And a lot of people are angry about their budgets and about, with anger with their spouses on what's going on with the budget and how they're going to pay for things. And I have more joy in my financial situation now that I'm giving more. And I cannot say that without truly meaning it. It's insane. If I talked to myself a year ago and said, you're going to give more money than you ever have, and I'm not trying to boast there, I'm trying to boast for God, but you're going to give more money than you've ever have in your life, and you're going to get more joy out of that.
Yeah.
And it's so incredible how God's used that. And I cannot stress that I'm not saying this so people think that I'm a great guy, because I'm not. I'm stressing this and saying this because God needs to be glorified through this. He has done such an amazing amount of work in my life and in my finances and in my situation, showing me where I can help and showing me his lost. And through the financial situation, I've been able to talk to more people about Jesus Christ than I have in years. And I'm presented with a bi-weekly situation where I can just walk up to a bunch of people and talk to them about Jesus, or just talk into their life. And then on top of that, God's saying, it just doesn't happen on this day. Look at my people here.
Yeah.
Look at my people here. See them here. See that there's need outside of your organizations and outside of your meetings and your events. Find my people and help them. Help them for me. You know they're there. They're always going to be there. Help them for me. So I guess I kind of made like 6 or 7 points, but ultimately just trust God. He is so incredible. He knows your heart and your needs more than you could ever even imagine, and he's going to care for them more than you could ever even imagine. It's so incredible the way that he finds our needs and he shows us what they truly are, and he takes care of them. And I have never seen that played out in my life so much as I have in the last couple months. So trust him. Place your trust in him. Trust that he's going to take care of you. And he truly will. He loves you enough to take care of you. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to take care of you in the way that you have designed. You have to let him do it in the way that he has designed. And let yourself be joyful through that. Now get off my lawn.